No, you get back, cat. Get him. He's a copperhead. He's mad. Little baby. I'm going.
You go. Yeah, I started to walk down towards it because I didn't know what it was.
Hey guys, how's it going? November 1st, Halloween is over. So, hopefully y'all had a good Halloween. Y'all have kids, any of you that have kids young enough to go trick-or-treating, hopefully they loaded up. My kids are all older now, so I don't get to raid their candy bags anymore. My youngest is 17, so yeah. He didn't go trick-or-treating anymore, you know. So, even though he's a candy freak like me, but he didn't go trick-or-treating. But, so hope y'all had a good Halloween. But now we're on to, for sure, getting into fall and everything. And as you've seen, that little clip I threw on there at the beginning, is that we've already had a couple first freezes and things like that. We had I think we've had 2 or 3 nights now that were below or at freezing, and we even had a hard freeze. That copperhead was out after that freeze, so keep a lookout. Even though it has gotten cold, he was still out, and he was a little baby one, so that means there was more. And that was right at my front yard, right off my front step. My oldest boy noticed it. He came out, noticed it right there. I mean, it was literally, you could walk off the porch, take one step, and you'd been on him. So anyway, and he looked a little aggressive. But I'm making this video though because you know, there's been a lot of stuff going on lately in this country and in the world, and just things to think about. You know, just last night, you know, we had the terrorist attack, truck attack in New York, just steps away from where the World Trade Tower stood. So, you know, looks like ISIS, even though they say that we're defeating them in the news, you know, I don't know how much of what and everything, but, you know, I do think we might have them on the run, but over there. But, you know, those guys are everywhere. Apparently, there's a bunch of them in America. You know, we've known this for a long time. And, you know, it's time for the political correctness to end on this shit. You know, call them what it is. Radical Islamic terrorism. That's exactly what it is. And you're fooling yourself if you don't think so. But, you know, that brings me to my point. You know, I mean, we've got that happening, and there's been other terrorist attacks. You know, you had San Bernardino, there's been a few other ones too as well. But you know, we got North Korea, you know, threatening nuclear war, nuclear strikes, and EMPs and all that. You know, we got Antifa, you know, threatening some type of attacks on November 4th. That's just a few days away. So, which kind of brings me to my point, is a situational awareness. Condition yellow. Be on the lookout. You know, just always be on the lookout, aware of your surroundings. No matter where you're at, no matter what time of day it is, always, you know, always have your head on a swivel. You know, and that's not being paranoid. Some people will argue that that's paranoid, but that's not paranoia. That's just being aware. It's not, you know, you don't have to be on a red alert. Just look around. Get off your damn phones. You know, some people are just so much on their phones all the time that they don't even know what's going on right next to them. But situational awareness, you know, and if something does happen where you're around, you know, that's when you step up to critically thinking mode, you know. and just to know where you're at, know what's going on, what's happening, and just pay attention. I mean, I get on my phone too. I mean, I'm not free of that either, but I'm not on mine a lot, when I'm out and about. I do that when I'm at home. And so yeah, just be aware. Be aware of your situation. Like I said, condition yellow at all times. Even when you're at home, be prepared. And that kind of leads me to some of my shout outs I'm going to do. I'm going to do a few shout outs because the shout outs I'm going to do, some of them have to relate to prepping, being prepared, things like that. And my first shout out is a great channel. I don't know why he didn't have more subscribers. He's got a few, but these are all small channels that I'm going to name off. And he's got a great channel, awesome dude. Actually, not too far from me. He's probably just a few hours away, 2 or 3 hours away, maybe. Right across the border in the Texas Panhandle. That gives it away. Panhandle Prepper, hence his name. Very cool dude. His name's Trent. Easy to remember because my youngest stepson is named Trent. But he's got a great channel. A lot of thought-provoking things, thought ideas that he has, makes you think, which I like channels that are like that make you think about things. He also does a lot of projects with his son that his son has gotten into prepping, and he's teaching him how to do those types of things. And he's just got a lot of great channel handiwork. He's a craftsman. He does some homemade stuff. Makes things. You just have to go over there and check out his channel. I'm going to put a link to all these channels. Then of course you got Bug Out Brad. Bug Out Brad is a very cool channel. Critically thinking also, makes you think about things, and covers some things. Both of these channels cover some things that you might not think of. That you can learn from them. So it's very cool. And then I'm going to throw a couple bushcraft channels in there too, because I'm from the point of view also, which I think most of us are, that survival and bushcraft skills, go hand in hand, because you can survive that way. There's just things, just things you can do, and add them to your skill set. Hence the fat wood, hence the knives and everything, just everything. So I mean, they just go together. So I got SC Bushcraft and Backwoods. His name's Alan, a very cool dude. He's the one that sent me a knife a while back. He just sent it out of the kindness and generosity of his heart, and very cool guy. And he's a young guy, got a family, and just a good channel, good content, some reviews. He's a big knife guy, loves a lot of knives. So go check him out. And then a couple of them I just recently subscribed to in the last week or so is WayPoint Survival. Very cool channel. Very, pretty much just a bushcraft channel in general. Very much reminds me of one of my favorite channels too is Hat Bushcraft. Give him a shout out as well. Matt from Black Hat Bushcraft is very cool channel. But WayPoint Survival, I think he's only got like 40 or 50 subscribers, and he's very much along those same lines as Matt from Black Hat Bushcraft, that channel. And so from what I've seen so far, and very cool stuff, everything like that. So like I said, I've just subscribed to him a couple weeks ago. And then Self-Reliance Media, he's only got, I think, 3 or 4 videos right now. He just started his channel apparently like the last couple of months, I guess. But I like what I see. Very cool stuff. So Gonna light up some of this Oklahoma fat wood. A little windy out here. Let's watch it take off. There we go. Pure Oklahoma fat wood, some good stuff. But apparently if it's not from North Carolina, it's shit. So whatever. But yeah, go check those channels out. And like I said, always be in condition yellow. Keep an eye out for anything that happens, because you know, with the terrorist attack that just happened yesterday, killed 8 people in New York, injured several others. Truck attack. That's what ISIS has been planning to do, planning to step up their attacks. And how can you stop something like that? You know, you really can't. But you can be aware of your surroundings and know what's going on. So, because stuff can happen anywhere. Doesn't have to be New York City, Los Angeles, any of those big cities. It can happen in your own town. So, and I live in college town. We have a lot of people from other countries here, including those countries. But anyway, just wanted to give a few shout outs to those channels. Go give them a check out, give them a like, give them some love. And all excellent channels, every one of them, all cool people, very cool people, good people in the community. Keep it heavy.